Alright, this is for getting all 3 patrol missions done to unlock the new strike in the Dark Below. From the enter patrol on Earth and then immediately go left on the Sparrow, and you're going to be going to the Lunar Complex. I'm going to cut out most of the stuff in the beginning and go into the orbit and all that, so every time I get to one of the bounties, I'm just going to cut to the next one. So just keep going past the Moth Yards up to where this hill is and the giant building. That's the Lunar Complex. It's where you fought the first wizard. Run through here. These bounties don't show you where to go. They're not on your radar, and even when you get to the area that you're supposed to be in, there's no indication on where the enemies are. You have to find them yourselves. Now, once you enter the Lunar Complex, just keep going up the steps until the light comes on. Now you're in the darkened area. Just keep going, and in this room is where the thrall that you have to kill is. Kill some of these enemies. Once you kill the thrall, it'll spawn the hand, and you have to kill him in order to complete the bounty. Now for this next part, you have to kill the eyes. Just keep going past where you killed the hand at, all the way till you get here. You'll see an urn back here where I'm at. You have to steal the treasure. When you do that, it spawns all these enemies, and you just have to kill there's 3 enemies called Eyes of Crota. You have to kill all 3 of them in order to complete the bounty. And if you look at your bounty completion, it'll show like 0 of 3, and then every time you kill one, it'll go up. Also, if you're doing this in a group, it's possible to not get credit for one of them or more if you don't do damage to them. Because that's what happened to me. I got credit for 2, and then I had to come back here. All you do is just go to orbit and then come back through this area, steal the treasure again to spawn them a second time. Now for this last one, go back to orbit and then come back to the patrol, and this time go right instead of left. You're going to be going all the way back to where the Earth Strike, the first Earth Strike is Sepix Prime. Since this bounty is on like the opposite end, that's why I went back to orbit instead of just going through. The other 2 bounties are right next to each other. Well, they're close to each other, so that's why I did those 2 first, and then just went to orbit to complete the last one. Go all the way through the divide, past all these enemies. Keep going, get to the rocket yard. And follow the path. This is where you start off when you do the Sepix Prime strike. Now when you get to this building, go through the building, you're going to see Hive after you get down the steps. Just kill them onto the area where you need to go for the bounty. Refinery. It says that on your bounty, but of course it doesn't tell you exactly where to go. Some of them aren't too hard to find because you'll be able to clearly see this next enemy, but some of them, like that first one, that thrall was hiding in a corner. Down here and to the left, you'll see him on the ground. Kill the Servant of the Heart. It'll spawn a bunch of enemies for you to kill.